You know when you put Vaseline on your face, get ready to go to war? I used to talk to myself in the mirror all the time, just like this. Thinking one day I'm gonna get a world title shot. I am today. Came to New York with nothing. Ready to fight a guy who holds a world title in my weight class. And I'm gonna knock him out.
Skills that I've acquired since training with Tim is really using my mind when I fight, thinking, strategizing, you know, and really my defense, thinking about defense and you know, setting up the perfect shot.
Training with Tim, I learned a lot of technical skills, a lot of positioning, a lot of defense, how to work the ring.
Since training with Tim, I learned my footwork, my defense gets better, and I learned how to apply my punches to my game.
Since starting with Tim, I've learned one, how to be a better boxer, and two, to just be a better person.
I got into martial arts when I was 6 years old. I was living on a military base in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. My dad was stationed there, he was in the Army, and he got me into judo. Judo changed my life because it gave me discipline, it gave me confidence, and it helped me at the bus stop from not getting beat up. I was actually able to defend myself, and yeah, it definitely helped my confidence.
Well, honestly, I've only had the privilege of working with Tim for a short while, but the time that we did work, I find him to be a very intuitive instructor, someone who really takes time out, knows his craft, believes in his method and technique and style.
See Tim as a coach, as you know, he's there, you know, with me every day. You know, he's just, you know, one of the best coaches I ever, you know, trained under.
Tim is a great coach, very good with people. He's very knowledgeable. He's the best trainer I've had.
I won my first competition when I was 7 years old. It was the Oklahoma State Judo Championships, and it made me feel like $1 million. It definitely changed my life and made me want to pursue competition in martial arts. When I won my first world championship, it was definitely one of the greatest things I've ever felt in my life. You know, I've been training for so many years, and just to have that day come and to be able to get through all the obstacles that it took to get there, it was amazing. I can't even put into words.
Him as a coach, as a trainer, I'm really impressed with his passion and his love for the sport, and the dedication he puts into his pupils, his students. You know, he really takes time out with them, and he invests a lot of himself. And the boy has skills. He has a lot of ability. You know, he's very technical, and he's nice with it. And he's able to translate that over into his fighters, into his students.
I could see that Tim is very devoted to what he does, and he's very passionate about what he does. I'm not a professional boxer, and he takes what I do very seriously and makes sure that I am in every possible way in the best shape I can be, and doing everything I can.
Where I get the majority of my teaching knowledge is from my own experience in the ring, but I also try to increase my knowledge by watching other coaches. One of the coaches we have here, Eddie O'Boyle, I watch what he does. He's a very hard worker. I study people on tape. I've dedicated my life to this particular sport, and I never stop learning. I'm watching TV all the time. I'm watching fighters. I'm slow-moing. I'm picking people apart. I'm freezing people frame by frame, and I would say that I learn something new every day.
He's a very technical coach. He likes to work with you one-on-one. He likes for you to look ahead, see what's coming ahead, picture what's in front of you, and learn how to maneuver that and work it to your advantage.
I believe the advantages I can bring into the MMA world with my experience is a lot. It's the striking, with the boxing, and the kicking and the distance and the defense. My experience started in judo. I understand the ground, I understand takedowns, I understand distance, I understand defense, and those are the keys to the fight world. And anybody that's in the mixed martial arts world that wants to increase their striking, I have the formula.
See things in the ring that even as a fighter in the ring you might not be able to see, and you know, he's great at learning from our opponents and really capitalizing on it.
To all fighters out there, the number one thing you have to remember is you have to have discipline. Without discipline, you can't make it in this sport. With discipline, you can do anything you want to do, whether it's in fighting, in the ring, or out of the ring, or whatever. And if you're ever in Las Vegas, look me up, Tim Lane.